Next assumption
is that I am pregnant.
And the answer to that is... Hey guys!
Welcome back to our channel. This is Hannah.
And this is Regal.
And today we're going to be doing a fun video. So on a bunch of the platforms, I put like a little question box and asked you guys what your assumptions about us are. And we did a video like this a couple of years ago, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to, do an updated one because there's a bunch of different new questions. And, as you get older, you change a little bit.
And as you guys have been following us, you change. So we're changing together.
We all change.
We're all changing. Every morning when I get up, I change clothes too.
Not always. Sometimes you feel.
Moving right along.
Let's just get right into it.
Assumption numero uno.
Assumption number one. We never fight.
That is 1000% true. We absolutely have never fought.
Here's my schnookums. Okay, just kidding, guys. That is false. We do argue sometimes. We are a married couple like everyone else that has disagreement.
There are the unicorn couples out there that don't probably ever get in an argument, and good on you. We are passionate people, and
we both are. I feel like your passionate side gets shown more, but I feel like mine, when it's between us, I have strong opinions. So sometimes we just don't see eye to eye on things. I would say overall we get along really good though.
I think the general vibe is getting to one place to the next, or there's a time frame
things, especially now with having kids, just trying to get out the door. Sometimes, if you have kids, just getting out the door on time to things, or just going somewhere can just, sometimes the tension between you two can just get a little high sometimes. Or sometimes just with work related things, sometimes if there's stress, sometimes I don't handle stress very well.
We handle stress differently.
Yeah,
because
I guess.
I have a hard time handling her stress sometimes. Some days I'm great.
Anxious.
And then sometimes my response isn't the best. God calls us to be peacemakers though, and he calls us to forgive, and so that is the secret, forgiveness and, make peace.
Just like with any relationship, we've gone through different seasons, but I do feel like we've gotten a lot better at apologizing sooner and try to understand and understanding each other better. We are definitely not perfect, and I know I've seen some people comment before oh, I know that you guys have to have arguments, why don't you show more of that stuff. We want to bring people joy, and that's a huge thing that we want to just be able to continue doing with our platform, is to just be a space to make people laugh and bring them joy. I don't think us showing us argue would be something you guys want to see. I don't know, if we aren't going through a spurt where we're disagreeing, for the most part we are always laughing and having fun together. So you are seeing a real side to us. It's not that we're not that way. We really are. And also another thing too is when we're having a disagreement, I don't think to pull my phone out and start recording.
Yeah,
that's
I'm gonna grab this.
Yeah, that's not even close to my mind.
All right. What did you just say?
Yes, we do have fights. We are not perfect, but we do love each other a lot.
Yes.
And overall, I think we get along really good.
Yep.
I feel like we have a lot of fun together, and we have a lot of fun with our kids, and yeah.
Assumption number two.
All right, assumption number two is that I exclusively breastfed Haven. And that is true.
That is true.
I did. That was a huge goal of mine, was to be able to try, doing that this time around with my son. I did get him to latch some, but the breastfeeding was just really hard for me with him. There were just a lot of factors that had contributed to that. So I had pumped with him, and then I also did not produce a lot of milk though, not enough to sustain, what he needed. And so we also did formula too. So we were combo feeding with him, and that was a lot, because there was just a lot of bottles and pumps and washing, and it was just kind of a stressful period for me and for you, because you were I would be pumping and he'd be feeding, or
well, she was recovering too the first 6 weeks probably.
I was really sick after
after the C-section. She was she needed to heal. She did exclusively breastfeed with Haven, and then she nursed exclusively Haven, and then with our son there was a lot of factors that came into play that did not allow her to do that. And
so it was really obviously whatever way you can feed your baby, that's the best way, because every baby, every situation is different. And with my son, it was a completely different situation. And I was so thankful to have access to, you know, formula and pumps so that I could feed him that way. But I really wanted to be able to try to breastfeed this time. And I am super happy that I've been able to breastfeed for a year.
And I'm so proud of her. She did such a good job.
It's painful at first. You're just getting used to, you know, having something attached to you all the time. And it's a curve. Eventually it doesn't really hurt as much anymore until Haven has only kind of like bit me just as of recently.
Yeah.
So, and it wasn't super hard, but we're gonna be weaning her. I'm gonna be weaning her soon. I am ready, you know, to just kind of get my body back. It's been a great season. Yep. And since we're on the topic of breastfeeding and formula, I want to talk about today's sponsor of the video, which is Bobbie. Bobbie supports every feeding journey with simple, organic, high-quality formulas that bring their best for your best. Bobbie's formulas are USDA organic and clean label certified.
Bobbie is founded by moms, backed by science, and trusted by over 500,000 plus parents.
They also have a range of different formulas, so you can choose which works best for your baby. With my feeding journey with Haven, I didn't have to use formula, but Bobbie was always one that I had in mind if we ever needed to switch to formula, like, you know, if we ever needed to combo feed or we just decided that breastfeeding wasn't working anymore, or if I dried up. Bobbie was always at the forefront of a formula that we would switch to if we needed to. Haven is about to be done with her breastfeeding journey with me, but we recently did have this one in stock. This is their new formula, the organic whole milk infant formula. Feeding your baby is not a one size fits all. We've experienced that with both of our kids. Both of them needed different things. And that's why Bobbie exists, to support you in whatever part of your journey that you guys are in. Whether you're exclusively formula feeding or combo feeding, or you just want a backup can in the pantry like we did, whatever it is, Bobbie has your back. So if you're interested in checking out Bobbie, you can go to hibobbie.com and you can explore all their different formula options. And thank you again to Bobbie for sponsoring today's video.
Assumption number 3.
Hannah, me, has sisters. I do not. Well, through him I do.
Yes.
I have sister-in-laws, but
Sister-in-laws.
I just have a brother. I do have 2 sisters though, through him. They're his older sisters, so they're my older
No
sister-in-laws.
biological sisters, though.
No biological sisters.
Just sisters in Christ and in-laws.
Sisters through love.
Assumption number 4.
We both never dated anyone else before each other.
And that is... Yes, we did date other people prior
We both
to...
did. I had, before him, I had 4 other, like, official boyfriends. And then other flings in between.
All the previous relationships are, like, a growing aspect and
Yeah.
finding what you want to. I mean... A lot of times I look back and been like, man, if I would have just kind of listened to the Lord on that situation, maybe it would have, you know, saved me some time or heartache as well. But I think God uses those. It says, you know, in Romans 8:28, for we know that God causes all things to work together for good to those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. So I know that He used those situations for good to lead me to her. So I don't regret, you know, any of the past stuff because it led me to the moment that I met her.
Yeah, because I mean, who knows if one of those relationships didn't happen, if our story would have been turned out the same way, because that could have led us in a different direction that we might not have took. So
things that I was involved in made me for sure know what I want in a person as well. The only non-negotiables I had is like they need to have a relationship with the Lord, and I wasn't gonna, you know, disciple or, you know, make her be like, you need to read your word, you know, like she has to have those desires, you know, and then the only other thing was that she had to have blue eyes. I just really wanted my wife to have blue eyes. And, you know, love blue eyes.
He has blue eyes. His whole family has blue eyes. My mom doesn't have blue eyes. But back to the question is, no, we are not each other's first relationship. We both have had a handful before each other.
Yep. If you guys haven't already, make sure that you like and subscribe. We really, really appreciate it. Thanks. Now back to the viewing. Next assumption.
We love Minnesota and we're going to stay here forever.
And there's truth to that.
There's truth to it. Oh gosh, I don't know. We've been all over the place when it comes to that. We love aspects of Minnesota. So
and we've talked about this a lot. I think our
have.
dream scenario is a snowbird situation where we have a home here in the summer in Minnesota for,
summer, fall, visiting family.
Yep.
But like having our roots maybe somewhere else, like warm. But it's just really hard though with the age that our kids are and us still want to have babies. I just feel like being close to family is just really important, especially if you're just like helping with babysitting and stuff. Like
it's just we're blessed with good family around us that love the Lord and give our children a lot of love.
And we really like the church that we go to. But the winters are awful, and honestly, that's the thing if there was warm weather in Minnesota, I think we would probably we wouldn't even question leaving.
I mean, right now it's beautiful.
Yeah, like it's 85 or 86 today, right? Or something like that. Like it's hot,
lush, green outside. There is truth to that. I think we, in our hearts, would like to, Lord willing, have some sort of home base here in Minnesota at all times.
Preferably, honestly, it'd be nice to have it be this home because I don't know. I really love what we've done with this home, and we have plans to maybe build an addition onto it soon, potentially. That's all still up in the air.
Anyways, yes.
That's that.
There's partial truth to that question.
Partial truth. The next assumption is that our bedtime is 8 p.m. No. Our kids go to bed around that time.
Yeah.
We do not.
We do not.
We go to bed way too late sometimes.
Yeah, she used to be an earlier
I used to be
bird.
Like, if I was up past 10:30, I was like, oh my gosh, this is late.
And then she met me on Sunday.
He is such a night owl. Like, honestly, I'm lucky if I get in bed before midnight.
She used to be better at that before we started having children. There's work that we have to do when they get
because a lot of the times I don't want to just be on my phone working when I'm around them. So the only pockets of time I feel like we have is nap time and then after they go to bed. And sometimes we record videos after they go to bed. And sometimes we edit after they go to bed. Sometimes we just want to just chill and watch a movie, but then we end up watching a series of shows and binge watch, and it's whoa, it's 2 a.m. But yeah, no, we do not go to bed at 8 p.m. I think sometimes I probably really need to get a solid 12. If we
24 hours of sleep.
What?
Next assumption
is that I am pregnant.
And the answer to that is no.
Not that I know of. I think last time we did kind of an update video, we said that once Haven was 1, we were thinking about maybe trying again. Now I kind of feel like that's pushed back just a little bit. Maybe start trying after Christmas.
Hey, they don't even need to know. We aren't, okay? And if you ask again...
Well, you're definitely not.
I'm definitely... The answer to the question is no. I am not pregnant. Next assumption.
You guys are long-lost siblings that somehow found each other.
And we have something to tell you. No. The answer is no. Honestly, though, we are second cousins.
Stop! But I think we do have a lot of similar features.
There's many people that I know that their spouse looks
they
could be in their family,
Yeah. I just think, we have a similar color palette,
Yeah. It just blends.
We just blend, But no, we are not siblings
at
all. There's no chance.
No trace. Next assumption. Regal, I think, might be more stern off camera and less goofy than he is on camera, but he's still sweet. I'll let you answer.
I feel like it depends on the situation. I mean, he definitely hams up for the camera, but he hams up in real life too. Surprisingly, he's a lot more introverted than you guys might think. He's a extroverted introvert. He honestly likes to be at home a lot, and I feel like that's where you recharge is being with us and alone and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're around people, you just light up like a Christmas tree. I don't know. I mean, he truly is who he is. It's just he's not always just going.
It just depends on the time of day, not whether the camera's on or off. Yeah. I've done many more viral, goofy things in private than probably on camera.
Who you see him as online is very
close to
who he is. Except you just don't see as much of his chill side, I think.
Next assumption
is that people assume that we love Jesus.
And the answer to that, I think I would say, is the Bible says you love him if you love him by obeying him. And so we try to be obedient to him as much. I don't think we ever could love Jesus as much as he loves us.
Yes.
But
we do love Jesus.
We do love Jesus,
we
yes.
love the Lord. We are Christian.
Yes. Last assumption
is that you guys assume that we laugh a lot in our house. And we kind of already talked about this, but yes, we do.
Yes, we
laugh
do.
a lot. I think we have very similar senses of humor.
Yep.
And honestly, our kids are both very funny. Jace literally is so funny and so silly and so goofy. He makes people laugh. Haven, honestly, like, she loves to dance, but she does this thing where she kind of like almost looks like she's headbanging, and then she like flaps her arms in the air, and it's so cute. And she just like, I don't know, she just does so many cute things. Like, they both just do such cute things. They're so funny. So yeah, we're always laughing with each other.
And Hannah is really funny too. She makes me laugh all the time, which is one of the many reasons why I fell in love for her. So that wraps it up, guys.
Yes.
We are, so thankful for all the people that submitted. There was a ton more. We just were not able to.
We would be here probably for a long time.
This would be a 50-hour video. And thank you guys so much for all the love and support.
Yes.
We are so grateful. We are at over 5 million subscribers on this platform, and we are absolutely blown away by all of your encouragement and support.
That's so crazy. 5 million people.
We're just so grateful. And so if you are subscribed to us and you're watching this, just know that you have made a difference in our life too, because we really appreciate it. And then if you haven't subscribed to us yet, please consider doing so.
If you hit that notification button, it just will, if we post, it'll notify you to let you know. And I want to just say another thank you to Bobby for sponsoring today's video, and another thank you to you guys so much. We truly are just so grateful and thankful for you guys, and we will see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.